Hello! Welcome to
Episode 20!
our 20th episode. I still can't believe it. I had to ask you repeatedly, pang ilang episode na to?
2-0.
I can't believe it. Okay, we're going to jump in. Here we go.
Welcome to Processing Life with Ness and Yan. This podcast is where we process life out loud. Messy, honest, and unfinished. Let's process life together.
Okay, so we're diving in here. We're just winging it. But I have kind of a guide questions because we want to cover a lot for this final episode of
Season 1!
Season 1! Are we really saying this? Parang pinch me. Season 1, end of Season 1. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I will ask you a question. What surprised you the most about, I guess, generally starting this podcast?
That we're now doing the 20th episode. That we actually did it. Like, it surprised me na it was easy the moment we said we're doing it
Yeah.
this time around.
We just made it happen. We don't have a perfect studio. You know, not the perfect editing. Not perfect anything.
Yeah, but we just showed up every week. We did our commitment sa time, sa pag-record. Naging vulnerable tayo. We talked about hard stuff along the process. And we learned so much in this pilot season.
And alam mo, we got through it through our busiest months. Like, yung summer was one of our busiest months. But we were able to somehow squeeze it in. But what also really surprised me is, marami na rin pala tayong na-process. Because one of the things na we will try not to talk about here are the things na hindi pa natin na-process. So there are things na process natin, but we are still continually, parang another iteration of that same topic, you know, or that same wound, that same healing that we had, pero another layer, here we are. But I feel like, wow, ang dami na rin nating napag-usapan, na debrief. We just started about, you know, our debriefing sessions. Na ngayon, ang debriefing na natin is the podcast. We're just so tired pag nakahiga na, we're tired. Pero nakakapag-debrief pa rin tayo sa podcast. So, yeah. It's been an experience.
Yeah. Next.
Ang isa ay, what surprised you that listeners connected with?
For me, I think yung episode natin about boundaries.
Okay.
Yung people were actually giving us feedback na guilty sila of not having strong boundaries and not realizing na they don't have it at all kasi they were working on, yun nga, automatic response, default na yes. Yes to everyone.
Yeah.
And not how hard it is for them to say no. So, yeah, I think isa yun na nag-come up. Ikaw?
There were a few things, pero hindi ko na maalala ano yung specific topic. But even our editor, di ba? I can resonate with the topics. Kaya yung recent one na lang, yung are we healing or avoiding? I mean, that's something that I have to keep revisiting every time. Okay, I'm at the edge of my comfort zone. Am I doing this because this is comfortable? Although even on the outside, it looks like I'm healing. But where is the line that says, that feels that I'm already avoiding? You know, so, and kailan doon, even if it looks like it's healing, am I abandoning what really resonates with me, what really connects with me on a deeper level? Or because this is what is expected of me, gagawin ko siya. So, there's that, you know, swinging kind of here or there, or yung seesaw of up and down. But definitely, doing this doesn't mean we're like 100% healed. It's really part of the process.
At saka, isa pa siguro yung, isa sa mga una nating episode why are we processing life out loud?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we've gotten responses
That's true.
then about that.
Yeah.
Na people are either already doing it in their relationships or they want to try it out.
That's true. That's true. I
And
got that.
sobrang nakakatuwa yun na
Yeah.
itatry nila.
Yeah.
And
That's true.
kasi it opens up this layer of open communication between partners or husband and wives or,
Yes.
you know.
That's true. They want to find their own version of it. Na nakakatawa na, that some couples are doing it and that the rest of the couples are curious on how to use it. What do you feel yung topics that people are hungry to talk about?
I feel yung mga taboo topics pa rin. Like feelings in general.
Right.
Like yung deep, hard feelings that don't see the light of day. Mahirap i-open up sa conversation because there's always judgment, shame, or guilt.
What's also coming up for me is yung dynamics around family.
Oh yeah, for sure. Isa yan sa mga topics na people want to be involved but also not wanting to get involved.
Yeah. I mean, remember when we were doing it, sabi ko rin, I want to be careful because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. But at the same time, how can we remain honest without implicating someone? Like, without blaming, without, pushing na ito yung opinion natin and they're actually allowed to disagree. It's just that this is our lived experience and we're validating our own experience. But I also feel that as, in our culture, a collective culture, sobrang ingrained sa atin na kailangan you stay within that family dynamics. Even if it's toxic, you have to stay in it. Parang wala kang choice. Kasi ganito na yung nakasanayan, ganito na sa grandparents nila, kailangan sa atin din ganon. But, we're starting to rebel against that.
Yeah, and it doesn't really work for us right now.
It's not working anymore. Yeah.
So,
nagfo-fall out na rin yung dynamics na yun. And we can see that in the children. They don't have those problems.
Tsaka, yung mga tao na nagbibigay sa atin ng feedback, nag-agree na rin sila. It's just that they need more people to actually start talking about yung mga ganyang dynamics and calling out kapag hindi na talaga okay, hindi na talaga sila nag-a-agree and they can't say yes na lang all the time just because may kailangang reputation na pangalagaan, may kailangang culture sa dynamics ng pamilya, and may kailangang peace, ma-maintain yung peace daw sa
even
sa
if it's artificial
peace. Or superficial, diba?
Pa rin parang iikot pa rin kasi siya around guilt and shame. So if you don't maintain the dynamics that has been going on for a really long time, you will feel guilt and shame. So even when you're, for example, let's just say you want to move out so you can do whatever you want with your life, nandun pa rin yung guilt and shame. But if you don't, you're abandoning yourself. There's self-abandonment. That's a more clear example. Pero yung iba, it's a gray area. And here's the thing, psychologists say that kahit sabihin mo pa, okay, I'm gonna move out na, I'm gonna have my own life, guess what happens too? In other things, they will still abandon themselves. Meaning, bumukod na sila, pero babalik pa rin sila, Pupunta pa rin sila, gagawin pa rin nila yung duties nila just to appease their guilt and their shame for following what they felt they needed to do. So, when there is an opportunity to abandon yourself, you will still do it. Ganun ka-ingrained.
Yeah. Another interesting topic that we talked about was patterns.
Oh. Mahaba-haba yan.
Kasi, ano siya talaga I think very crucial siya sa pag-heal ng isang tao. Identifying your patterns, being aware of your patterns, and yun nga, acknowledging na meron kang patterns.
That's the first step. It's hard to heal something that you're not aware of.
Yeah. So hard.
It's hard to heal something that you cannot admit to yourself that you have it.
And it also takes a lot to admit it.
Yes. You have to peel your ego in order to admit na, oo nga, blind spot ko to. Oo nga, hindi ko to nakita. Oo nga, I've been doing this for a long time, but I've just normalized it. That's so hard to admit. Even in relationships na it's not working anymore, some people can't leave a toxic relationship. One of the reasons is it's so hard to admit that they made a mistake of choosing that person. It's so hard to admit na nagpakatanga ako. Bakit hindi ko nakita yung red flag na yun? It's so hard to admit. So for as long as they can, they will hang on to it. Kasi the alternative is too painful. That it was all your fault in the first place. It's so hard, right? You'll always blame the other person. You'll blame your parents. You'll blame everyone except you. And then yung pinag-usapan natin palagi, every time you're mad, I think I ask a client too, so who are you really mad at? My husband, sabi niya. Okay, who else are you mad at? Sabi ko. Yeah.
Babalik kasi yun eh.
Yes. Kanino babalik?
Sa'yo! Sa sarili mo, di ba? Para yung boomerang.
Oh my gosh, that's one of the hard truths to accept. And we've done so many iterations on that.
Oo naman.
Every time nag-uusap tayo, tapos maiinis ka na lang kasi babalik din sa'yo. It's a good and bad thing kasi yes, you have to admit that you're culpable, you have a role in it, but at the same time, it's liberating because if it's your fault, that means you are also the solution. Sa'yo lang din naghihintay. It's in your court. What are you gonna do next? Keep repeating the pattern or change something? Anything. Change something.
Change one thing.
Change one thing. Change a very, very small thing. It can be what you do in the morning as soon as you wake up. What have you changed on that part in order to change your pattern?
Ako yung pag-take ng moment before I do anything else. Not being so automatic in how I do things. So, it also avoids me being impulsive if bigyan ko siya ng moment na eto ba talaga gusto ko or eto ba talaga yung gusto ko or I'm just doing the same thing over and over again kasi yun yung nakasanayan ko. And so like this is still a work in progress na kapag gumising ka, ano una mong gagawin? I try not to hold my phone right away kasi magsaspiral na yun. Like, masustuck ka na doon. And then, puro for later na yung dapat routine na yun yung routine mo. Like, I usually, on a perfectly good morning, I would get up, brush my teeth, either coconut pulling ako or go straight and then read my scriptures and reflect on it at magsulat. And then, yun. So, it takes a while to really break patterns na hindi healthy for me. And other bigger patterns na kailangan kong ayusin would still take me a while to do the opposite thing. Kasi mas matagal ko silang ginawa for a long time na I didn't even have to think na yun pala yung ginagawa ko. And that was even harder for me to address kasi may may resentment ka pa na that's even a pattern na dapat kong baguhin. Kasi self-defeating. And yun nga, like if I'm wanting to have a different result, then I need to change something different. So it takes a lot to be able to get to that point na you're doing the opposite thing. So yeah, yung patterns is really a work in progress na pinaprocess ko pa rin hanggang ngayon.
One general pattern that most of us have is the shame and guilt. When you fail your morning routine, here comes shame and guilt. When you're not able to do the work hours that you're supposed to do, here comes shame and guilt. The pattern that I've been trying to work out is my pattern defaulting to self-pity when when my nervous system is crashing. I go back to that. Like, even if everything looks good on the outside and like on paper, everything's great, somehow I'll find a way to go back to my pattern of feeling sorry for myself. And here comes shame and guilt. Like, on top of feeling sorry for yourself, meron pang shame and guilt because you're feeling that way. Like, when you're feeling sad, there's shame and guilt in that too. When you're feeling angry, there's shame and guilt on that too. It's like layers of emotions. Ano yung nangingibabaw na you can actually start peeling away. So, what if, like, for you to just focus on, okay, morning routine, and putting aside shame and guilt for not being able to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Diba?
Parang yung not doing anything.
Yeah.
On a weekend. Just nothing. As in, wala.
Resting without guilt.
How
long have we been trying that? Years.
Yeah. Lalo na ako.
For years. Lalo na ikaw.
That was so hard for me to get started on that. Even yung break during the day, because dati tuloy-tuloy ako mag-work, and you ask me if I can take a break, kahit short break lang. And so ngayon, nagagawa ko na yun ng kayang-kaya ko na siyang gawin ng walang guilt and shame. Pero before, nire-resent kita for even asking me to do it.
Yeah. One of my biggest healing breakthrough was being able to rest without guilt, and like really lying down and feeling and saying to myself, oh my gosh, I don't feel guilty anymore for resting. I still remember that moment, and that wasn't so long ago. It was where we lived the last time, so it wasn't so long ago. But I want to hold on to that as a breakthrough and to remember that, because of course it still comes back. I mean, we live a life now that's slower, but even then, when everything feels good, here comes shame and guilt for, oh my gosh, are we allowed to feel this way? Are we allowed to rest? Are we allowed to feel good? It's amazing for me how our patterns would creep up, comes to the surface every time we're kind of healing a layer. So it's really an ongoing process, which is part of the last question that I wanted to bring up for us is, what is it that we're processing right now? What is it that we're still processing? And that's one of the things, the patterns that we're still discovering and uncovering. What else is coming up for you?
Siguro yung roller coaster of emotions that I feel na sometimes hindi ko na-acknowledge na I have. Yung internal talk na nangyayari na because it's internal, it may or may not be able to be told kasi either pinaprocess ko siya or ayoko pa siyang harapin or baka enough na isulat ko lang siya. And minsan, kailangan ko siya i-process with you or with someone else.
Yeah.
Pero, yeah, like, yung emotions then around hormones and all the things that's happening inside us, around us, and our environment that affects how I think, how I act. And so all these things I'm still processing. But also giving myself grace na every day is different. Actually, every moment is different too. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's happy, sad, all the things. And sometimes you just don't know ano yung nararamdaman mo. And sometimes I still question why on earth I'm here for. Diba? And even that, it takes a lot of processing. Like, may moments talaga na iniisip ko, bakit nga ba tayo nandito sa mundo? Ano ba talaga yung purpose? Eto na ba yun? So, yeah, that's a lot.
It is. I'm glad you mentioned the hormones. that's definitely one specific thing that I'm processing. The perimenopausal stage. It's new, but not so new because I've been dealing with it for some time now. I'm grateful that there's less pain, pero at the same time, I don't know what's coming. I have to expect the unexpected. I have to enjoy life as it is, whatever the symptoms that may come. It's another layer of healing. I'm saying goodbye to my body, how it was, and welcoming a new part of me that's emerging. So I feel that in our society now, you create that welcoming sense. Kasi like aging is feared and there's just so many, hindi pa siya napag-aralan masyado.
Yeah.
Hindi pa siya pinag-uusapan masyado. But I feel good about my life. I feel good about my body. Siguro I'm processing the stigma around it and my fears around how will my body react. What are the changes na can I, contain this? Will I go insane? So, mga ganyan. And that's one of the intention that we're gonna have in our online healing ceremony to welcome the changes that are coming. And I feel good about that. I am glad I have a community that I can openly talk about it. So it feels less stigmatized and feels less scary, I would say.
Okay.
So, marami tayong na-process ngayon.
Yeah, marami tayong na-process.
For 20 episodes.
20 episodes, season 1. So, we're really happy we're able to deliver season 1. It's really for us to process life out loud.
Yeah.
And hopefully may napulot kayo one thing or more things for us to
talk about
maybe next season. And so I'm excited for that. So we're taking a break to prepare for season 2.
Oh my gosh, season 2. I feel also that we are doing this podcast in our own terms.
Oh yeah.
If you want it a short episode, then it's a short episode. If it's longer, then it's longer. So, ano yung feel natin?
And hindi kami tied sa outcome.
Yeah.
We just really wanted to show up and talk about all these things na random topics but really are tied together. We still don't follow any scripts. And we just really want to have an outlet for us to talk about the daily stuff that we personally talk about.
Yeah. Maybe another benefit is it is also helping us become closer. And para tayong, my microphone while we're really just talking to each other. So that's a big plus.
So thank you. Thank you for the 20 episodes na we're processing life out loud.
Yeah.
And we're finally able to do it.
Yes. Yeah. I thank God for that, giving us the right timing and opportunity to do this.
Yeah.
And of course, thank our listeners.
Yes, thank you. Thank you kasi we're happy to get any feedback from you all the past 20 episodes. We're happy knowing na some of you binge listen our episodes. Some of you really take the time to write messages to us on certain topics na nakarelate kayo, and so we're really, really thankful.
We should do a rundown of all the topics. I'm thinking of coming up with journal prompts, based on the topics that we discussed, and we can share that. That'd be something.
Oh yeah, speaking of journal prompts, my bestie learned a lot from the episodes, and she uses it as journal prompts para ma-process nyo rin kung ano yung mga nag-come up sa kanya when listening to our podcast. So, thank you kasi nakakatuwa.
Yeah, nakakatuwa. Yeah, we can do a written version of it. Yeah. That'd be something. That'd be something. So, congrats yan.
Congrats, Ness. Congrats to us. Thank you sa
Congrats.
editor natin.
Yeah.
Um,
Our friends who listens and our friends who inspire us.
yeah, thank you so much. And also, this episode is already live and updated on YouTube.
All right.
So, if you don't have Spotify, you can go to YouTube and binge listen there.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm told too, that they prefer binge listening.
Yeah.
Kasi sin short lang naman. But
Uh-uh.
so grateful. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. And till next season.
See you next season. Heart, heart, heart.